Kemo, honor the earth. You've been dancing here for many years. We were just talking about a run that we went on about 20 years ago, the Anishinaabe Solidarity Relay. How did that change your life?
Well, hopefully it made me a better person. I know I made a lot of friends from that. We did it for a reason, to try to bring northern Wisconsin back together, learn to forgive the people that hated us from the spearing rights. There were Native people from all the reservations that were exercising their spearing rights, and there was a lot of hatred in northern Wisconsin, and that relay started because we were trying to do something to counteract that, to try to bring some to forgive those people, and to in response to show them forgiveness and love, and that's where that came from, and it's still going on. We don't see it. I mean, maybe it worked. We were laughing that one year. I know that year. That's the year the Berlin Wall came down. I don't know if you remember that, but I think we were saying, holy cow, we're really sending out a lot of love here, not just northern Wisconsin, but we're praying for everybody. We're praying for, if people go by, they give us the finger and yell at us, and, we just smile at them, and then we pray for them. I don't know, that's a powerful thing to do in one's life, and I hope that I've learned to keep doing that. Forgive people, love people, take care of myself, take care of the earth, be a kinder, gentler person. I think I have a long ways to go, but I think it changed me in that way. I'm still trying to live those lessons that I learned on that run.
Kemo, when you were talking about warriorship earlier and about dancing, I'm reminded of a Celtic proverb: never give a man a sword until he can dance.
Well, you can give me a sword because I can dance.
And you were talking about some of your responsibilities. We just got off another relay this past few days, and one of the staffs that you care for, with several eagle feathers, got carried by a woman, a friend of ours, in this last Solidarity Relay. And you were talking about your responsibilities at these powwows. Tell us about the importance of the feather and the fallen feather, and what it signifies for how we care for our comrades.
Well, we had on that first run, we had each gotten we had gotten a feather for our staff from each of the tribes that we ran to. We connected all the tribes, the Ojibwe tribes in northern Wisconsin. We ran from one reservation to another, and as we came in, we got a feather. They feasted, they gave us food, a place to sleep, and as we went from Bad River to Red Cliff, we had lost a feather. And I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I know what that fallen feather represents. I know there's a way of returning it and picking it up, and the protocol, but we went back out and we looked for hours and hours and hours, and we never found it. And talked to Eddie Benton when we got into LCO, and took my tobacco. He thought about it, and he told me the next day that that feather wasn't laying alongside the road from between Bad River and Red Cliff, that it had gone to the spirit world, and it was for those veterans. They had it now, those veterans that had never come home, the ones that had died overseas, and they never come home. They never got their eagle feather. They never got a chance to dance in that arena or their veterans honoring song. And then he told me, he said, I had a responsibility. Well, Red Cliff gave us another feather, and it was a white one, and he said I had a responsibility that now when I dance with that staff, that I was dancing for those veterans that couldn't dance anymore, those veterans that were overseas, that never came home, that never returned. They had their feather, and that's who I'm dancing for now. And like I said before, that a number of people, families that given me feathers, they had people who were veterans, and they passed on, and so they gave me a feather. So now there's more feathers on that. And so when I dance, I'm dancing for those veterans that never returned, as well as for veterans, many of them personal friends of mine that are deceased now in the spirit world, and I can only imagine them wherever they are now. I dance hard for them. I I want them to feel my joy, that drum and that song, and I carry that staff with me, and I raise it high, and I share it with each of the directions, and it's I feel I've really been honored to be able to do that. And that was one of those things I said that story needs to be told, it needs to be cast on. There's more to that story, but I don't want to bore the people on YouTube watching this. So, if anybody wants to know more, email me.
What's your email, Gary?
It's I can't give it to you.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have a personal one. It's my school one. I'll get in all kinds of trouble.
Okay. This is Nick Vanderpine, Gary, Kemo, Kmiecik, and Honor the Earth powwow for Indian Country TV.
Very good.